Hey, welcome in Huntsville. Another wonderful good morning to you. Thanks for waking up with us.
What do you love about Huntsville? What makes this a great place to be?
Everyone here is very genuine and very kind and friendly. You never hesitate to speak up and say hello or good morning or just acknowledge the person walking by.
The thing that I love most about Huntsville, I love the peace that Huntsville brings. I love the peace that it gives me.
I feel accepted and part of the town and like I belong here.
Huntsville is where my lovely wife lived when I met her, so I moved here. So I'm pretty thankful for her.
Starting to pick up.
Yep. Well, that'll be great on live, on a podcast.
Hey, we may lose one of these canopies. There it goes.
Oh, boy.
I knew that was going to happen.
We're bucking for you in Huntsville, Texas.
Yeah, you're live, Irma. Welcome. What's up, Irma? How you doing? We got you. Hey, we're tapped into your computer there too, where you work. We can actually see you on video. I hacked your computer. So beautiful earrings today, Irma. You're always beautiful. Very nice.
You're so silly.
right. Well, here we go.
Good morning.
How about it, Tammy? Good to see you.
It's good to be back.
We just come on with like these random, hey, how about it? What's up? Because I went back and listened to I don't listen to every one of them, but I catch the first 5 seconds of every episode because it always pops up on my social media throughout the day. And I realized every single one of these shows was starting the same.
Oh.
After the intro video, it was hey, welcome in. And it just got to be redundant. So now hey, what's up? And every day it's a different thing.
Well, good morning.
So I was hoping, could you come on and just can you do a quick for us and just be like, how you doing? Can you do that for us? Something new?
How you doing?
Yeah, ready? Here we go. Ready? Camera's right here. Here's Tammy's opening. Ready?
How you doing, Huntsville?
There you go. We're just gonna have that. We're just gonna put that on our new intro. So it's about how you doing, Huntsville, this morning. So, we want to welcome in Tammy Farkas is here with us. Such a delight to have her from Safe House. We'll be touching base with Safe House here in just a few moments, and so we're looking forward to catching up with her. Normally on a Friday, our good friend Billy Cauthen would be here from Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, but they are in charge of the services today for Corby McKenzie, and so that's why Billy is not here, understandably. And our prayers continue with Vicky and the McKenzie family. We just love her so much. And,
yes.
This community is all about embracing and hugging on people and loving on them. And so I know it's going to be a tough day, but, in a way, too, also a day to celebrate a life of a man who did so much and,
yes.
and who fought a good fight and leaves behind an incredible legacy.
Yes, he does.
I feel bad. I never got a chance to meet Corby. Maybe once I did in person, but I knew of him through Vicky. She always talked about him and the great man that he was. So that's why Billy's not here today. That service is going to be held down there, I believe, the Spring area around 10:30 this morning. We received a message last night, I believe at 8:30 today. They are going to have a honor for him. I'm not sure if it's still going to happen due to the rain that's coming through the area right now. But we received a message last night that they were scheduled to honor him here in Huntsville at 8:30 a.m. at the Veterans Memorial and 45 Bridge. And so as you're driving under the interstate, I believe Huntsville Fire Department, some others were going to be out there on the bridge this morning.
Oh, wow. Maybe it'll stop raining.
Yeah.
I know that Vicky posted a link for those of us who can't make it to Spring to the service. She posted a link on Facebook so we can at least watch.
Yeah, we just saw that a few minutes ago. And for many of you, I know it's going to be hard to get out today and to get down to the Spring area. And so she did post that link on her Facebook page. And you can go to orbcfamily.org. I'm going to go ahead and just copy that here. I know that Vicky would not mind that at all because she wants to get the word out. So for folks who can't attend, but if you're not able to get there today, again, head over to the website at orbcfamily.org. And there is a link up there that says live on Facebook. And that is how you can be engaged today with the services that are going to be held for Corby a little bit later today. If some of you are out there today, let us know that you're there. We're having some difficulty for some reason with some of the chat comments coming in. I'm sure people are out there this morning. We're just not seeing those chats come through yet. So just let us know that you're out there today. We always love the opportunity to engage with you. There we go. It's popped up now, Tammy.
Awesome.
We always love the opportunity to engage with you, and we want to welcome you into the show as we get started this morning. Again, man, it's a Friday already. Episode, can you believe 229?
Isn't that great?
I don't know why people still watch. I thought maybe we'd make it through maybe 9 and that would be it. And
no, this is wonderful for our community.
I guess the good Lord had different plans. So I guess we're in it now. One morning I woke up, I said, I don't want to do anything. I was like, I got to go do the show.
Absolutely. Yes.
But in all joking, we love it. We're so thankful to be able to bring it to you each and every morning. Big thank you to Elliot Herzig of Elliot's Jewelers online at elliotsjewelers.com for sponsoring our studio. We couldn't be here without him. Appreciate his generous support. Also, Paul Oley of the Gallery. We love you, Paul. Good to see you as always. And we appreciate you for being with us to help us with the space here. And every Friday, we call it a fantastic. Sometimes it's a flavorful Friday. Depends on depends on how Billy and I are flowing. It's usually a pretty flavorful, fantastic Friday. But today we'll just call it fantastic.
There you go.
It's still flavorful. Tammy's here. So
it's fun.
We'll make it
fun Friday.
It's fun Friday. There you go. It's Fry-yay is what Janet says. Our good friend Janet Davidson's Fry-yay. But we appreciate Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life.
they're with you every step of the way. And if you get a chance, go by and see Billy, get your pre-planning knocked out. He's going to take care of you. And we appreciate their generous support along with Greg Smith. They've been doing so much in this community for so many years, and we wouldn't be able to bring you this show every Friday without our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Tammy, it's good to see you're a friend of Hello Huntsville. It's been, what, your fourth or fifth appearance? Maybe more than that.
I think more than that. But who's counting?
Yeah,
I'm just glad to be back.
We haven't had you on as our co-host in a long time.
It's been a while.
Well, that last time you were in here, you sent me that like lawyer email and a lawyer invoice, and it was like $850. And I was like, Tammy, are you kidding me? And you said, no, Rob, listen, I need to get paid for this. And I thought you meant like $8.50, but you wanted $850, Tammy.
I did, but it was going to Safe House.
She really didn't. Just letting you know, she did not do that. Funny story, back in the day in Georgetown where I grew up, my cousin told me there was a lawyer in town. Now, we got some great legal people here. Sam Moak, we have an article. You'll see it today on the website, hellohuntsvilletx.com. Sam puts out the legal corner with us every single Friday, and appreciate Sam. So Sam, not directed at you. You're a good dude, man.
He is.
But there was in Georgetown, my cousin said, watch out for this guy. And I said, why? He goes, man, if you're just walking around the courthouse and you ask him a question, you'll get a bill in the mail.
Oh.
And this was a friend of his growing up too. And I was like, are you still friends with this guy? He goes, yeah, I just learned not to ask him legal questions. And I guess that's one way that you really like, it's your business. So you want to make sure you're like getting paid for your time, I guess. But
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. He asked him a question and he said he like 2 weeks later, he got a bill in the mail for like $250.
Oh.
And I said, did you go to his office? He said, no, I was just talking to him in the parking lot. I was like, my goodness, man, I need to, like, how can we get involved in this kind of business?
I'm too good-hearted. I just give my information for free. Somebody comes up and says, I need your help, and it's there. I help out. I can't bill them.
I thought it'd be cool just to like get a random list of maybe like 10,000 businesses across the U.S. and just send a $10 invoice. Just make up something.
That's a new fundraising idea.
Yeah. How many businesses? My math is horrible. How many businesses did I just say? 10,000?
Yes.
So what is 10,000 times 10? Is that like a million?
Yes.
No, it's 100,000. My math
still.
is really bad. I'm way off.
I don't do math either.
All right. So let's do, let's just say, you know what, $50 to 10,000 businesses. And at the bottom, just put a disclaimer. So it's not illegal, and just say, this really isn't a bill. You don't have to pay this, but really tiny letters, and just make up some sort of a product. You know what? You know who does that? These companies that send you this junk for legal posters in your business. Have you seen?
Yes.
You file a DBA and you get 100 pieces of mail, and they're all for make sure you get your legal poster, make sure you register this. And then some of them at the bottom really do have a thing that says, disclaimer, you really don't need this.
Yes. Yes. And you can get them for free. All the posters you need, you get for free.
Just go on the government website and get them.
Absolutely.
But
they want to charge you.
I would never do that. That's just not.
See, I can't do that either.
It's not fair. There is a website out there, and my cousin thinks it's a scam. Same cousin, by the way. So that'll tell you something. He thinks, same cousin. I told him, I said, dude, you got like $7,500 waiting from the state of Texas. And he's like, well, I don't think so. And I looked it up because, you know, it's the property. What is it?
Yes.
Like the unclaimed property. Every state has one.
Right.
Do you know about this?
Yes, I do.
So it's unclaimed property. And he had like an electric refund check that was sent to him.
Oh, wow.
And then he was complaining to me one time about his wife said, you know, well, we had all these stock dividends and we never received it. Well, it's probably because you moved and you didn't update your address. Well, what happened? The state has that. And I found his name. And it's literally almost $7,500 just waiting for him. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, I'm not a legal person, but I think I can be like a POA, power of attorney. And I should have just tricked him and been like, hey, man, you got like $1,500 waiting on you, and I can get it to you. And see, then I could have just sent him 15. I could have kept the other 6. Could have called. I donated 1,000 to the Safe House. We would have all been going good. So
we'd appreciated that.
Man, I promise this is not a scam show, okay? One final thing that I do want to mention, though. I unfortunately have been eating McDonald's every single morning. It's not healthy. James comes by, my buddy, you know, and if I get 2 burritos, I'll share one with James sometime. I offered it to you. You didn't want it. And it was because, the good Lord knew.
He knew James was coming by.
James doesn't come by every morning, but this morning he came by. And that's why Tammy did. And those breakfast burritos they're not bad.
They're not bad.
They're not as good as Sanders Kitchen.
No.
But they're okay. But he walked by, and I was sitting there thinking this morning about that lady that got all that coffee poured on her. Now there's the thing on the coffee cups at McDonald's that says warning content. I started thinking, man, a book of scams. I'm not going to do this because I'm not that kind of person. But I was just thinking, if somebody wanted to, they could. If somebody got out and grabbed a tailpipe of a Ford pickup truck, I'm looking at a F-150 truck out there. There is no sign on the back of that tailpipe that says, warning, this is hot. And so you could get out at a stop sign, a stoplight. You get out and grab a tailpipe, burn your hand. There you go. You're set for life.
I think it's crazy, but they would win.
Yeah, someone was. Don't do that. If you do not come back to the show and do that, because Janet's saying that I'm trying way too hard to get in trouble this morning.
Well, we said it was Fun Friday. Come on.
Yeah, do not do that. We're not doing that, Janet. Don't worry. Hey, if you're waking up, rain showers coming through the area. We've got some moderate to heavy showers. That's going to trickle on today and probably till about 2:00 or so. And then that should be moving out. The rain chances will decrease as we go on. And today, though, it's just going to be muggy, 80 degrees. We'll get down mostly cloudy skies, a low of 50 tonight. And it's all thanks to this cold front that's pushing down on us. Tomorrow, a beautiful Saturday on the way. 60 degrees and partly sunny.
Yes.
So it's going to be a nice weekend. And then Sunday, the same thing, 64. And it looks like we've got mostly sunny skies. We'll get to it in a minute, but there's something that happens here this weekend that I get really flustered about. I'm pretty positive, happy dude, but I get flustered about something that's happening this weekend, and I'll talk about it, especially if you have children that are on a sleep schedule. It's not fun.
We'll discuss
We'll discuss it in a minute. Hey, we do have two great friends joining us this morning that we want to mention as well. We're going to have them on in just a few moments. Darkess Miller joining us alongside Kristy Wheeler. They're going to be talking about some awesome dance classes that we have here in Huntsville, Texas, that the city sponsors those, and we're so excited to announce those. And some of you this morning, you're feeling sluggish. You're eating McDonald's, burritos, hash browns. You're drinking. For some reason in my mind, I thought Sprite was better than Coke Zero. They're all the same. I need to go to these dance classes.
You just need to stick with coffee.
That's right. Where's your coffee pot at?
Well, it was raining. It's in my car. But I do have my coffee pot with me.
Full disclaimer, Tammy Farkas keeps the first time she came in, and I've known Tammy for a long time, and I've never seen this, but the first time she came in here on the show, I said, Tammy, she had a huge coffee pot. This is serious business. Those Yetis and all that, ain't nobody got time for that. You just be like Tammy and bring your own coffee pot, the whole thing. And it's a lot cheaper than a Yeti. Do you refill it throughout the day? I just have to ask this. Do you refill it, or is it like one whole pot for the whole day?
No, I make a couple of pots a day. I do. I make a pot at work. I always have a pot of coffee going all day long.
How long does it stay warm in that thing?
Oh, no, I keep having to turn it back on.
Yeah, I was going to ask. Now, when you get out in your car and you travel, do you put it in the console? Or is that just like on your way?
No, it's the bottom's too big. I just kind of hold on to it as I'm driving. So, yeah.
We need to get you one of those I think they make these little USB things you can plug in a warmer.
Yeah, there we go. That would work too.
That's a perfect gift for Tammy this morning. We always ask for things on this show, politely. We've been asking for a van now for like 4 months. Billy and I have this dream to get an old beat up van, like an A-team van.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to get a picture of Billy like with his arm out the window on it. And we don't want it to be nice. We want it to be this old beat up van, and we're going to call it the Hello Huntsville Action News Van.
Oh, there you go.
And get a caricature picture of Billy Cauthen on the side of it going like this. And do you realize how popular that thing would be? And it's got to be beat up. So if somebody out there today wants to donate that, we're still asking for it. So we'll learn a little bit about Safe House on the back end of the show as well. But we will take a break. I've got to look at your national news and a word from our great sponsor. Stay with us. A lot going today. Hey, by the way, our friends at Cafe Texan have provided more gift cards this month. Big thanks to Tiffany Gobble and the great folks at Cafe Texan. We're giving away $30 to Cafe Texan. And all you got to do is text in. What's that keyword, Tammy?
What is that? Wawa?
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Okay, wah, wah.
The keyword is wah. You know who comes up with this? Karen Denman and I come up with it's really her deal. Every Monday, since she's here, we come up with the keyword before we go on the air.
Okay.
And she and I are kind of like, oh, it's a Monday. As soon as we get on the show, you won't even know that we were negative about it. But we come in here, oh, it's Monday. It's another week. And then Karen and I were joking around, and she goes, wah, wah. And she goes, you know what? That's a good keyword for this week.
Yeah. Wow.
And I had a crying baby for the video background. I was like, I don't want to do a disservice to that poor baby. And so I put trees with a little sunshine glistening through, because even in your wah days, there's still a little sun that can shine in your life.
Yes.
So we're always finding the positive. Text in WAA along with your name on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line at 936-339-0139. As always, our shows every Friday brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life. We've got your national news, a word from our sponsors. Darkess and Kristy join us on the other side. Stay with us. More to come. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
USA News. I'm Ryan Daniels. Congress is greenlighting a temporary funding measure to prevent a partial government shutdown this upcoming weekend. The bill will extend two government funding deadlines to March 8th and March 22nd, granting lawmakers additional time to reach consensus on appropriations bills in Washington. Inflation is on the rise. USA's John Schaefer with the numbers.
The most recent inflation report indicates a 0.4% increase for January, aligning with forecasts. The Federal Reserve is deliberating on whether to initiate interest rate reductions. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell stated last month that he aims to observe further positive data before considering interest rate cuts.
There could be major windswept storms, maybe sandstorms, through the early part of this weekend in parts of the Rocky Mountain Desert in the U.S. The National Weather Service calling for Saturday's winds in Nevada and Utah to hit 60 miles per hour or more. Forecasters calling for localized wind bursts of hurricane strength in some places on Saturday. There are also blizzard and winter weather warnings in much of the mountainous regions nearby. At the same time, a wildfire continues raging out of control in Texas. It has recently become the largest ever in that state's history. A federal judge is issuing a temporary halt to a recent Texas law permitting local law enforcement to arrest individuals they suspect of illegally crossing the southern border. The Justice Department, along with the ACLU, filed a lawsuit arguing that only the federal government holds authority to enforce immigration laws. Disagreeing with Governor Abbott's assertions characterizing the influx of illegal immigration as an invasion, the judge's decision blocks the law from taking effect next week. Texas is anticipated to appeal the judge's ruling. I'm Ryan Daniels, USA News.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE. 833-34-BIBLE.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
All right, Huntsville, welcome back at it. 7:59. By the way, if you have to be at work at 8 a.m., you have 1 minute. 1 minute before you're fired, and then you can apply to TDCJ. So 1 minute and counting. Welcome back in here. Nothing on TDCJ is great, by the way. We're going to have some folks from TDCJ here before too long. We've reached out to them, and we're excited about getting them on as well. We want to highlight all the good things happening here in our community. And again, we're so thankful that you are deciding to wake up with us this morning. And what a better way to wake up than to have 2 new guests on our show. Here we go. Ready? It's about to happen, Kristy. You ready?
Let's
Here it goes.
go.
Here it goes. Right. As soon as I do this, can you point at the camera just like this? Can y'all do this? All right. Ready? On the count of 3. It's going to be that camera.
This one?
Yep. Get
Okay.
ready. 1,
2,
2, 3. Boom. See, that's how we do it here. We just have fun on the show.
Boom.
So,
I got it.
Well, welcome in. Kristy Wheeler joining us.
Hello.
Darkess Miller.
Hello.
Good to have y'all on. Hey, by the way, y'all get a little something. Y'all get a treat here this morning, courtesy of Rick Boning. So normally these go on top of your truck and they have a little motor that blows air. But I figured out, well, why do you need a motor when you have a God-given motor? It's called your lungs. So first-time guests on the show. So welcome in.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and there was 2 honks, one for each of y'all. So good to have y'all on. We just cut up way too much. We're going to go ahead and sign off. So we'll see y'all later. Just kidding.
Well, my eyes are already watering from crying and then from laughing. So let's keep going.
Well, we're gonna talk today 2 great classes that are happening here in our community with the cardio fitness class, dance cardio fitness. Did I get that right? Mm-hmm. Man, my brain is getting better from learning RX.
There you go.
And the Zumba class. Is there an official name for it? Just the Zumba class?
Zumba fitness.
See, I got that one wrong, though. Zumba
no, it's
fitness.
good. That's good.
But we'll be talking about those in a minute. Kristy, you have been here in Huntsville your whole life, I believe. So
I have.
Let's start with you. Just give us a little bit about the journey of Kristy Wheeler, what it's been like for you here in Huntsville.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything but your social security number.
There's so much. There's so much. Yes, I was born and raised here in Huntsville, Texas. I graduated high school in 2003. I know, that's a long time ago.
I'm older than you. I didn't know this.
You didn't know you were older than me?
No.
I knew you were older than me.
I'm like officially an old man. This is horrible.
You're not much older than me. You can't be much older than me.
How is that possible? I'm like that guy now. I used to be younger than everybody.
Well,
it happens.
It's getting there
quickly.
Yes.
Right. Well, I graduated in 2002. I did not know this.
Oh, you're only a year young. Oh, hold on.
April of 84.
I'm October of 84.
Oh, well, it's still the same year. But
yeah,
still.
we're so it's right there.
I'm not even going to say the year I was graduated or born.
94. We know Darkest, 94.
So you're April?
Yep.
Ooh.
I've never got any diamonds.
But you know what April is.
What is that?
You know how old you're turning.
Yeah, 40.
I wasn't going to say it.
40 on. Yeah, this is 40. I don't want to talk about me, but I just got to say this quick thing. 40 years old on the solar eclipse. I'm going to Georgetown that day because it's going to be right over Central Texas. Like,
well, isn't that fun?
So that's my birthday. Booyah.
Wow.
No.
Anyways, go back to Kristy.
Ain't nothing happening in October, so.
Ain't nobody got time.
No.
All right, Kristy, we'll continue
Sorry.
on.
So I graduated from Huntsville in 03. I've played softball my whole life, which that's just me. Softball, athletics, always got to be moving, doing something. And then I went and played college ball at Temple Junior College, and then I finished up at Sam Houston I graduated from Sam Houston in 08. And then I actually started with the City of Huntsville September of 08.
Wow.
So I am
16-year journey now with the city.
I'm going 16 years. I had my career started with the City of Huntsville with health inspections. I used to be the health inspector for 11 years, and then I moved to the wonderful, most amazing department in the City of Huntsville is the Parks and Leisure Department. You can't get any better.
They even make a TV show about that.
They
right?
do. See, they do. They
That
honestly
sounds-
do.
Huntsville tonight on ABC. It's Huntsville Parks and Leisure.
Yeah.
See, it's got that ring
See,
to it.
I'm telling you, best department ever. But I'll be with the Parks and Leisure Department for recreational services 5 years this year. So my total journey for the City of Huntsville is 16 years. So
Awesome. And y'all got a little one?
we got two little ones. I've got
Okay. We've talked about this. I should know this.
Me and you both started a little late in life. So our journey is just beginning. I met my wonderful husband when I turned 31. We've been married for going on, I think it's 7 years.
Awesome.
Being married 7 years this year and together 9. We have a daughter that will be 6 in July, and we have a son that will be 4 in August.
Wow.
If anybody knows the ages I just spit out of my mouth, you know exactly what I'm talking about of the ages we are at right now.
Yeah.
So they're actually 5 and 3 right now. So that's defines me at this moment. And then my daughter just started 6U T-ball.
Wow, cool. All
So
right.
there we at.
Well, perfect. Well, thanks for sharing all that, Chris.
Of course.
Miss Darkess Miller, you've been here, a little over a year now in Huntsville?
Yes,
Let us know a little bit about your journey.
My husband and I moved to here to Huntsville November of not this past year, but the year before. So we've been here just a little bit over a year. And we lived in the Woodlands for over 20 years and raised our kids there. And both of our kids got married in within 6 months of each other. And so we're like, we're out of here. But
like, see ya.
My daughter gets married a couple months later. We're like, okay, bye.
Is your husband's name Joseph?
Joe. Yeah. Yes, Joseph.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a comment that's coming across
he's probably saying something like, there's my hot wife.
Yeah. We just had to make sure that was your husband before we flashed that on the screen for all the world to see. So.
Yeah, that's my
awesome.
lover.
All right.
We've been married for actually we're going to celebrate 34 years this in July.
That deserves a high five.
Amen, sister.
Just saying.
Yep.
30 years. Wow.
And we have 2 grown children. Our son is 32. He lives in Katy. His name is Mike. And then we have a daughter that lives in Porter, and she is 24.
20.
Sorry, Skylar.
20-ish. Chrissy and I really did start late.
I told you we started so late in life, but it's okay. It just took that long to meet the right one. That's all I'm gonna say.
There you go. My husband and I met really young. We were in junior high actually when we started to date.
Where did y'all meet at? Where were y'all living?
At school in Houston.
In Houston still. Wow.
We lived in Houston, and we were both in junior high, and we started dating. He's a little bit older than me, so my mom was not really happy about it, so she kind of made us split up for a little bit, and then we got back together.
There you
It was
go.
fate,
That was. It was definitely fate for sure.
So we've been married since a month out of high school. I got married, and so it's been a lot of years, but a lot of ups and downs, but that's good, right? That's how
Yeah.
you make it.
Absolutely. I think that's great. Well, I appreciate y'all sharing that journey, you know, and we do always have a little bit of encouragement, inspiration this morning. And in all seriousness, I want to make this an inspirational thing related to both of you guys. Maybe you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and you don't feel like you felt like your whole life. Maybe you've been single. Maybe you haven't found the right person yet. I just encourage you to hold on to hope and have faith that God's going to provide the right person in your life, and it'll happen. It happened for me with Bridget at 30. So actually at 29. So
happened with me with Trey at 31. So
so I just want to encourage you, you know, today, if that's in your heart, some people want to be single, and that's fine. But if you're in that boat, I mean, this isn't the matchmaker game here on the show this morning.
It is.
But I'm going to tell you that when you remain in faith, God will ultimately provide. And it may be tomorrow, it may be 10 years from now. But keep your eyes focused on Him, and the rest will work out. And then on the flip side of that, for those of you that are married, you know, Bridget and I, we've been together 10 years. We've only been married 3 months. Full disclaimer. So, you know, we
waiting for that ring for a long time.
We wore them for like 8 years, and we're like, we just need to get this for real. So just life's so officially married. But
there you go.
But I will say this, and what Darkess is talking about, you know, 34 years is what you said. And so, you know, and divorce is a very real thing. And I don't ever want to knock anyone who's been through a divorce, because one of my deepest, closest friends, you know, went through a divorce. And, but I do want to tell you this morning, try to fight life through. You know, now sometimes things just won't work, but there is hope. And maybe today you're in a relationship, in a marriage that it's just rocky right now. And I'm not a marriage counselor. I don't have any knowledge of that. But what I will tell you is try to find common ground. And this is the thing that Bridget and I, through our 10 years, and, you know, even been married a couple of months, or a few months now, we've been through situations, but we've realized that every day, and we've been in arguments. But I'm so thankful. I pray for the conviction of the I pray for the conviction of the Holy Spirit. Like, no matter if we get in an argument or not, we never fail to tell each other we love each other.
Amen.
We could be screaming at each other, not like screaming. We don't get like that, but we could get pretty heated with each other. But we still say, I love you, no matter what. It's like, all right, I love you. Have a good day. I love you still. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that. Go to bed. I love you. Do that every day. And I promise, if you do that, it's going to help out and communicate. So maybe that's a little inspiration this morning for some folks.
I can actually attest to that, because, you know, we got married really young, and we didn't know what we were doing. And,
got married in 30s,
did have
still didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
Sorry.
Still trying to figure it out.
Right. We are too. But we, you know, we spent a few years kind of trying to figure that out, and not really being nice to each other all the time, you know. But there was a point in our marriage where we decided that we were going to put God right in the middle of it. And that's when things really changed. And that's when our deep love started to really develop, with God right there in the middle of that. And we started to pray together. We got baptized together again when I was pregnant with my daughter, and with our daughter. And things changed. Absolutely changed from that moment. So I agree.
Yeah,
you know,
that's great. I'm
stick
so
there.
glad you shared that, Darkess. That's really great. Well, let's switch gears now that the dating romance advice, you know, we put it out there with my limited. Darkess has the best knowledge,
right?
So we're all learning. See, this is why we strategically said Darkess, Kristy, and me. It was in this order. Kristy, let's start with you, just because you're taking a drink of your coffee. And I like to stop people in the middle of drinking their beverage.
It's totally fine.
The dance cardio fitness class. How did you get into this? And let us know some details about it.
Oh, so
really excited.
Interesting fact. So the director of Parks and Leisure, Penny Joyner, she actually started this class. I couldn't tell you when, but I think it was probably about 14 years ago. Somewhere around there, 14, 15 years ago. And it was a Zumba class at first. And it was, I know the gyms were getting too full to where they were having to find a different location every time. Not every time, but it was super, super full all the time. Anyways, so track back to whenever I was doing health inspections, me and Penny Joyner became best friends, and she ended up getting in a car accident, and you know, she was unable to really do dance class anymore with her injury. So I was like, oh, I'll help you out, you know, and I'll do it this way. And so anyway, I took over the class. At first, she made me come to the class because she was like, you need to come to the class. I'm like, no, I don't want to come to the class. I can't dance. I cannot dance. I do not want to come to this class. She was like, no, really, it's totally fine. Come to the class. And I was like, so I started coming, it was fine.
That's so convincing.
It was fine because it was so hard at first. I'm like, what is she doing? I can't do this. I cannot dance. But anyways, so after that, so I just started, so she started teaching me all the dance moves because I had to switch roles because I would face her whenever I was dancing. And then when I had to start teaching, I had to reverse every step that I had learned to the opposite direction. So I had to learn it that way. So anyways, so when I learned it that way, I just started taking over and then started teaching dance fitness. And then the position came open for a recreational coordinator because Miss Penny Joyner moved to director of Parks and Leisure, and that position was open. I'm like, this is just a sign. I'm applying. And she was like, you better apply. And I'm like, I'm going to apply. And so we went through the application. So then I became the recreational coordinator, and therefore I took over dance fitness and been doing it for I've actually been teaching the class for maybe 7-8 years, maybe.
And how many do y'all have going to the class?
So COVID killed our class.
Oh, yeah.
COVID killed our class. People didn't really want to be, involved, didn't want to be around close-knit people, anything like that. So it became really hard, but we tried our best, and we've gotten our class back up to average about anywhere between 8 and 12 on our class. We did used to have the class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 due to scheduling conflicts and things like that. Plus, just with my schedule and everything. But I'm a noon workout. I like to work out at noon. I like to get my workout done, and I like to go. So we changed and plus some of the girls that were coming to 5:30, they're like, I want to do 12. I want to do 12. That's really great. I want to do 12. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're going to move to 12 o'clock. You're going to have different crowds at 12. Some people want to work out at noon. Some people don't. And that's totally fine. So I've got my crowd at noon now. And then Darkess actually started coming to my class at noon. She heard about it. And then me and her started talking. And she's the one that told me, she was like, well, I'm a registered Zumba instructor and just all the things. So I'll let her explain that. And then we became, the City of Huntsville wanted to reach out for a partnership with her to give this community 4 days of a dance fitness class.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or Zumba and dance fitness versus 2. So that's where we came with it.
And these are sponsored by the City of Huntsville. Is that the correct terminology? I don't want to misspeak it. Or do they just promote them? How does that work?
Promote them. It's not. So to me, when you say sponsored, it would be free. The dance class is $2 a class. And this is for both Zumba and dance fitness. The class is $2 a class. Your first class is free. And then you have an option of buying a card, a dance fitness card for $20.
Cool.
You have 10 classes on there, and then you get 2 classes for free with that card. So that's how we provide, the City of Huntsville Recreation Services provides this program for the community. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. I think we use the right terminology.
So normally, a club would have overhead that they have to pay, and so the city basically provides that community, beautiful community center. So we don't have to pay for that, and so there's no overhead, so it's very affordable. That's the whole goal, is to make sure it's affordable for the community.
Awesome. Well, Darkess, let us know about your involvement. Kristy kind of led into that about how you guys met through the class, and you're a certified Zumba instructor. So let us know how all that kind of worked out.
Yeah, so I was actually a student for about 8 years. And to be completely honest with you, I when I started my classes, or started going to class as a student, I was kind of in a valley, dark spot in my life where I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And I started going to this class just because a friend asked me to go, and they I kept going, and I kept realizing that I was feeling better after I left that class and I started to, feel like I was, that serotonin. That's what
yes, the natural serotonin. Yes,
and I realized that was making me happy, and so I kept going more and more, and I got addicted, I guess is what you say.
Yeah, I would say that. It's a lot. It's definitely,
but it definitely helped me to get through a period in my life where I didn't realize. You just don't realize that just going to a dance class and being around other people and having that good energy and that love and that feeling that you get inside, that's natural, and that helps so much, not just physically but mentally, helps you mentally get
100%.
to a better place for your day. And so I just kept going and going, and so did that for 8 years, got so much better just mentally and physically and feeling better about myself. And then a couple of my instructors were saying, hey, you need to maybe try to, go get certified or licensed. And I was like, oh, heck no, that is not me. I'm just going to stay back here in the back of the class. Like, I am not doing that. And they were like, okay, fine. And then they would say it again. I had one instructor, her name was Sylvia, amazing lady. She was just so much energy and is definitely a mentor for me. But she had said it again. And then I had a friend that was in my class next to me, and she said, hey, Sylvia told me I should go get certified or get licensed too. Why don't you just go with me? I was like, just me and you? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, but I'm thinking, don't tell anybody. And so we went and we had so much fun. And we're still good friends to this day. Hey T. But anyway, so we came back, and our instructor said, you guys should fill in as subs. You should just be subs. And we were at the YMCA in the Woodlands, and she's like, oh, I can do that, a class every once in a while. And so I did that, and of course, then it became a very regular thing, and I had my own. I got the Zumba bug, and but I'm so grateful because, like I was saying earlier, it's changed me. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally, having that energy that I can look forward to. And I like to carry that on to my students too, because you just don't realize what people are going through before they come into your class. And when they walk in and you can put a smile on their face and you can change that energy from sad or negative or hopeless to at least for that hour happy, and encourage them. And at the end of my class, the last 5 minutes is my favorite part of the class, because in that 5 minutes we'll do a cool down. But right before we do a cool down, I always tell my class, I pray for you today.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
then I put a little note up on the wall that says, this is what I'm praying for them today. It'll be something like, you're beautiful, or you got this, or, something encouraging. And basically I pray for them before every class. And that 5 minutes during that cool down, I can let them reflect on that. They have just done a workout that I'm sure has given them serotonin, made them feel so good about themselves, and they're happy and they're smiling, and other people are around them that are happy. So it's such a good energy there at the end of the class. And I'm able to tell them, like, you are so loved by the Lord. Like you don't realize it. Some people don't know that. And I can tell them that in the last 5 minutes. And the things that people have come up to me after class and said are just so rewarding. Like, that's my reward, is that last 5 minutes, is to be able to say, you are loved, or you got this, and see them happy about it.
That's wonderful.
It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling.
Well, these classes, they'll encourage you, they'll inspire you, you'll meet some friends, you'll make some new friends. And the best thing too is it's super affordable. And I know that you ladies are so much fun, and you're so positive, and that's a huge thing when you're an instructor.
I'm funny.
She is funny.
When I say I'm funny, is because I mess up quite often.
That's the best part, is to laugh at ourselves, and that gets the rest of the group laughing.
Oh yeah, I was like, whenever I mess up, because I have ladies that have come and they know the steps, and sometimes I get up there and I'm like, hold on, Sydney, Cindy, not Sydney. Cindy. I'm
Cindy.
like, which way am I going? She goes, that way. I was like, okay, let's go.
You said Sydney. I was like, man, you got Sydney Grisham coming to this class, my buddy.
No, Cindy. And that's what, like she was saying, like we become, these ladies have been, some of these ladies have been coming for a consistent, like there's 2 ladies that have been coming since it started.
Wow.
Long time ago. And that's one of them's Liz.
Yeah.
Liz,
she's
she's
amazing.
yes, she's been doing it since, and there's another lady, Roxanne, but Cindy, like just I'm saying, like we become really good friends. We create friendships, and like Cindy, she helps me with my other programs. Like the upcoming one is the Easter Bunny Pictures Saturday. She's going to come and help me with that program. She likes doing that stuff. So it's just as friendships.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
So cool. Cecilia Asias, do you know Cecilia?
Oh, we know Cecilia. Or I know Cecilia.
Did I say her last name right? Is that right? Cecilia. If I got it wrong, Cecilia, I apologize.
What'd she say?
She says, tell him, Darkess. So you get over there and tell him this morning. So she's chiming in already. Well, folks can find out more information about these classes. You can go to the City of Huntsville website at huntsvilletx.gov. There is a calendar link on there. You can read information. We also put an article out a while back on hellohuntsvilletx.com. And for all the information there, I know that the dance fitness class, give us the details on when it happens again.
The dance fitness class is on every Tuesday and Thursday starting at noon at the MLK Community Center.
And then the Zumba class?
Yep.
Zumba fitness.
Zumba fitness class, yes, is Mondays and Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. And I just want to make a note that we try to make that class as effective as possible, but let the the moms get home, even dads. Some dads come, and so we make that a 45-minute class so they can get their workout done, get home, before 6:30, feed their kids. So
that's good. I need to see. I love these cameras, how they're positioned.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But if I turn sideways, it's not good. Yeah,
we expect to see you there.
Hey,
you heard that. Right?
One second. Hear what I got in here today. Let's see.
If you come to class, then you won't feel guilty about eating that.
Hey, I used to.
This is vegetarian.
Hey, there's gentlemen that have come to my dance fitness class. Yeah. There's gentlemen, and like we tell you, tailor it to what you can do. Yeah. If you can't do a full depth squat, do a squat as far as you can go. And normally, like there was a guy that came and he was like, I'm not rolling my hips. I'm not doing this. And I was like, well, do push-ups.
Yeah.
When we're doing this, you get down and do push-ups. How about that?
Yeah.
He goes, okay, I'll do that.
Awesome.
That's the beauty of the classes, that you do your own style. You can, we have women that are dancing queens and
yes,
roll their hips, and then we have some that are just like, okay, I'm not gonna do that, and it's okay. That's
I ain't
the beauty.
Shakira.
Yeah.
My hips do lie.
Some think they are. I believe they may be, but yeah, guys are welcome too. I've had guys I actually had a 13-year-old boy in my class, and it was the most amazing experience because he was really getting into it, and he was such an inspiration to the ladies. He's right up there in the front.
There you go. See, I love that's awesome.
Well, we appreciate y'all so much. Real quick, Diana Payne says she's giving you a shout out too, Darkess. So
well, Darkess, if you've only been here a year and you got all the fans,
hey.
I mean, like right here.
That's Huntsville, though. Huntsville embraces the newcomers. They embraced me for like
true.
They embraced me for like 2 months, and then they're like, "See you, Rob."
So it's going to end at some point.
No, I'm just kidding. It will not end. Well, thank y'all so much for being here, and these classes are so great. So it's a good time to get out, and you know what? Just be a part of this. And Kristy and Darkess will make sure that you feel welcome, that you feel at home,
absolutely,
and that you're going to make some friends and have some fun and take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for being here.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Well, we're going to take another break. We do have the keyword, why. What do they have to do? This is a $30 gift card, Kristy. What do they have to do? They have to text in the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian cuisine text line. Mr. Granny Mary is here with us right now. He's right here right now. What did you bring to us, Randolph? Hold on. Randolph brought us something this morning. Check this out. Man, how do you say this? Tocino turkey.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Jerky.
This is jerky turkey.
Jerky.
Pork.
Jay.
Ah.
And then we made it into jerky because the dish is just so awesome. And that's been a big hit for the trail.
Did you bring this by for like Hello Huntsville patrons to sample? Not
open it up and enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, perfect. Well, y'all take that one. We're going to give y'all that one. And then we'll keep this one. So y'all take that with y'all too.
You can take it. My
thank you,
freezer's full
Randolph,
of deer
so
meat.
much. All right.
I don't need no more meat. No more meat, please.
Well, we are giving thanks to Randy for that too. Go by and see him too. The Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine. He's got a great little food truck just right down the street from us here on a university. So go by and see him and support local business. $30 today though to Cafe Texan. All you gotta do is text in WAA WAA on the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. What's that number, Kristy?
936-339-0139.
There you go. And that text line will be shutting down in 3 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment as our great friend Tammy Farkas joins us to help us close out the show. Stay with us. More to come here. It is your show every Friday, brought to you by Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. They are your hometown experts in celebrating life. We'll be right back after this. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Billy Cauthen, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey listeners, Rob here, and I'm excited to welcome Abby from the Color Bar, where they're all about meeting every community need with continuous innovation.
Thanks, Rob. We're thrilled to evolve, offering stylish cuts for kids, men, and women, alongside expert coloring services.
That's fantastic. What's new and exciting in the world of the Color Bar?
We're always adding to our repertoire. Whether it's trendy cuts for all ages or dynamic coloring techniques, our team is geared up for it.
That's great to hear. Any sneak peek into future plans?
Our community drives us, Rob. Stay tuned for more services on the horizon, ensuring we cater to everyone's unique tastes.
Exciting times ahead. And Abby, tell us about the Color Bar's locations.
We're not just in one spot, we're spreading the magic in multiple locations. You can find us in Huntsville and Conroe.
Fantastic. So listeners, for a stylish experience with the Color Bar, visit colorbartx.com or call 936-439-4972. With multiple locations, they're here to give you a look that feels uniquely yours.
We can't wait to welcome everyone to the Color Bar.
Hey friends, Rob Hip here. As a guy, jewelry's not really my thing. I never know what I'm looking for. I feel uncomfortable and I just don't understand how certain things look good together. But that's why I depend on Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Whenever Bridget and I wanted to get engaged, we said, we need to go to a place to where someone's going to take care of us. They're going to make me feel comfortable as a guy, but they're also going to take care of her needs as well. So I went into Elliot's and he was so gracious and compassionate with my understanding. And I wanted something that looked a little masculine for my engagement band, and he said, I've got the perfect thing for you. And he found some white hammered gold that was trimmed in 14 karat gold, also put a diamond on that ring to signify my love for Bridget. And as we grow and our family grows, we can put a diamond around the rest of those. So friends, if you're looking for someone that is dedicated to customer service, that understands the needs of people and does what's right all the time, there's nobody better than my friend. It's Elliot Herzlich at Elliot's Jewelers. Visit him online at elliotsjewelers.com.
Join us at First Baptist Church Huntsville for the exciting return of Wednesday Night Live starting March 6th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're offering games, fellowship, a free meal, and Bible study sessions for all ages. Whether you're a child, teen, or adult, there's something for everyone. Adults can enjoy new Bible study classes while the kids engage in fun, faith-based activities. This community event is open to everyone free of charge. Don't miss out on this opportunity for spiritual growth and community connection. To register and for more information, visit fbchuntsville.org.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Welcome to Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville, where we've been caring for your furry family members for over 4 decades. Nestled at 877 IH 45 South, our kennel is a perfect retreat for your pet. With a climate-controlled facility, spacious exercise yards, we ensure a comfortable and enjoyable stay. At Magnolia Kennel, we offer a range of options including overnight boarding, extended stay boarding, and doggy day out. But that's not all. We also provide additional pampering services like baths and nail care to keep your pets looking and feeling their best. Making a reservation is a breeze at magnoliakennel.com. We take great pride in our dedication to the community, supporting our local fire departments by providing oxygen pet masks. Stay connected and enjoy adorable pet updates by following us on Facebook. Magnolia Kennel of Huntsville is where dogs get to be dogs. Visit us at magnoliakennel.com to book your pet's next stay. We can't wait to meet your 4-legged family members.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are. Third location on Veterans Memorial, coming soon. Visit tpms.life for more information. Education you can trust.
All right, friends, back at it here as we continue on. Time now, 8:33 in the morning. We want to welcome you in here to Good Morning Huntsville. Thanks for being with us today. As always, we appreciate you. Appreciate Tammy Farkas coming by to hang out with us for a little bit. Originally, I was going to try to get off the air about 8:15, but I knew that we had quite a bit to talk about this morning with those two ladies, and they have been patiently waiting to be on the show, and so I wanted to make sure that we highlighted all the great things that they're doing. Our intern, Michelle Cardenas, is making her way down to 45 at 45 at Veterans Memorial this morning, and we're going to try to pull her on remotely if the fire engines and all them were still there, as we were told. She was just down the street a little bit near Montgomery a while ago. So if we can't guarantee that we'll be able to get that, but if we can, I think that would be awesome. So Michelle is on her way right now. We just spoke to her during that. That's why the commercial break is a little bit more extended, and so we'll see if we can't get you at least some pictures, possibly, if not a live video. But Tammy, give us some updates. So we're going to stay on just a little bit extended this morning for a few extra moments. Give us some updates. Safe House, the bingo just happened this weekend. What was it? How did it go?
It was awesome. As usual, the community came out. We were sold out. We had a lot of fun, raised a lot of money. I haven't finished counting to see where we ended up. We actually did some things different this year. We added a bourbon pool.
Oh, nice.
So $20, somebody come in and pick up a gift bag and get a surprise bottle of bourbon.
Oh, I thought you meant like Suburban, like a Chevy Suburban
I
pool.
wish. No, our title sponsor is Wiesner, but I don't think he's ready to give up a vehicle yet.
A bourbon
yet. We also auctioned off a trip this year to either Cabo or Puerto Vallarta.
Ooh.
So that was something new that we added, and we just had a lot of fun with purses and boots and bingo.
Yeah, well, it's great. You know, I was telling you during the break, whenever you first came on, actually, before we went live, that I felt bad that we couldn't be there this year. It's always a lot of fun to be there and be at those events and everything. And the biggest thing besides the fun is it's so important because Safe House has needs, and these events help to meet those needs. Talk just a little bit more. We have we still have our faithful audience, but we do have a lot of new people now that engage with us. Maybe there's somebody this morning that doesn't know about Safe House. So kind of give us the quick 411 on what Safe House is and what you guys do.
All right. Well, Safe House is the local domestic violence and sexual assault emergency shelter and advocacy organization. We provide shelter and counseling. All of our services are free for anyone that is in an abusive relationship, trying to get out of an abusive relationship, sexual assault. And we also visit with a lot of secondary victims. When most of our moms come with children, and those children are secondary victims because they've witnessed the domestic violence. They've heard the yelling, the screaming. And so we always get a mom plus 2, 3, 4 kids that come in. And like I said, we our services are 100% free. So we actually operate in 4 counties, with Huntsville being our home base. We have a shelter here. We have a shelter in Livingston, and we have an office in Trinity, looking at opening one in Groveton, and then we have an office in Cold Spring. So we service those 4 counties.
Sorry, yeah, it's incredible to think about, the services that you guys provide to ladies who have these needs, and it's so important. I've told you this numerous times. There's many organizations such as Safe House that I wish we didn't have to have, but the reality is there's women that are hurting that need these services. What are some of the, maybe right now, some of the big immediate needs that you guys have over at Safe House?
Some of our immediate needs is our pantry is low. Because not only do we provide for our shelter, but our outreach clients too, who already have a safe place. So we're in need of dry goods, not so much canned goods, but pastas, beans, cereal, snack foods, hamburger helper, powdered milk, just different things like that in our pantry. Toilet paper, paper towels are always a big one. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
Yeah, and if maybe that's on your heart this morning to say, you know what, I wish that, or maybe you're saying, I wish I could help. Well, you can help. And so these needs are there, and you can find out more information on the website at safehouse.org, I believe.
Yes.
Is that correct?
And SAFE has 2 A's.
Yep. SAAFE house.org is the web address to go to. You can find out more information. You can donate there. You can also link up with Tammy and the other staff. And, it's been so great. You have such great board members. I know that you guys have been working so hard around the clock just to make sure you're providing these services that these ladies need. And
yes,
it's not just here. You mentioned earlier, it's not just we see the facility here in Huntsville because we're here, but you're serving a multi-county area, not just Walker County.
Correct. We have last year we provided more than 20,000 services, almost 21,000 services to victims. And like I said, it's just our heart goes out to them. We just want to do everything free. We provide legal advocacy where we can show you how to get the paperwork filled out. We're also looking for volunteer advocates. So anybody that wants to learn how to be an advocate and work with clients, give me a holler, and we'll set you up with training and get you to come out and work with our clients and help us out there. We're also adding a new position. We are looking for a sexual assault counselor, which is a position we haven't had in quite some time. So we are adding that. If you're interested, you have a master's or a BSW or I forgot the letters, LPC.
The cred.
Yeah, the cred,
if you got
the accreditation.
The cred, yeah.
Take a look on our website under careers, and we've got all of our jobs that we have open right now posted.
Perfect. Well, Tammy, we appreciate you so much and all the great work that you guys do over there at Safe House. Again, help this organization out. We're committed to you guys again this year for our summer fundraiser. We're going to do it at the beginning instead of the end of summer this year. So we would love to partner with y'all again for the Rays of Hope. We're probably going to still working on some initial planning. We did that last year, I think, towards the end of July. We're gonna do that at the beginning of June this year.
Okay.
Just to give people a better chance to come out. We had a good response last year. Many of you brought so many items that we were able to donate to different area nonprofits, including Safe House. We were also able to make a financial contribution. I think it's a little over $600 or so.
Yes.
But those monies go a long way. And so any support that you can provide, please reach out to Tammy. You can find out more information on the website. What's another way that folks can reach you directly, maybe?
They can call me. Our office, what's the phone number? 936-284-5547 is my direct office line. And leave me a message if I'm not there to answer the phone. I do run around to all 4 counties, but I'll get back with you.
That's a pretty big area too, 4 counties. So Tammy's on the move over there at Safe House. So, well, Tammy, appreciate you and all the great work. You've been such an incredible friend from the moment I came to Huntsville, and it's been so awesome to see your journey, and the things that the Lord has provided for you and your family, and the way that you're able to give back and reciprocate. I always say, you picking up what you're putting down, and people are definitely picking up what you've been putting down, and just so thankful for what you do. I do want to say real quick, that the ladder truck, as of about 2 minutes ago, was not over at Veterans Memorial. And so our intern, Michelle, was over there for that. Tara Burnett said that she's over there with a group of folks, but the truck wasn't there yet. And so we did ask Michelle to come back. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have, once it comes, we're not going to be able to have a video of that. But again, we do want to wish Vicki the best. I know it's a hard situation that she's going through right now, but we just want you to know that we love you, Vicki, and your family. And if there's anything at all that we can do, please just, we're here for you. I don't know what that looks like or what you need, but you just let us know. And that's the heart of Huntsville, is people want to help out and embrace each other. So, well, Tammy, any final comments before we go? It's been a fun morning.
It has. Ask me back anytime. I enjoy sitting in this chair.
What is it? What is it this time? Like $950? I'm going to owe this time.
Yeah, something like that. But it all goes to Safe House, so we're good. We're good.
All right, well, friends, that'll wrap it up. It's been a great week here. We'll post some pictures of a recap of everything that we were able to highlight here this week. I did want to mention a few quick things, though. I almost failed a few things here. Couple of big events happening. The Rusty Chippy Show. That's the antique show going on this weekend.
That's a lot of fun.
So get your antiquing on this weekend.
Yes. If you've never been, go. It's a lot of fun.
I went over and saw Paula. You know, I love our little antique stores. Do you know Paula over here, Pam? And so Pam has her store, and those ladies in Twania, I think, is it Pam and Twania? They were DBA. They do DBA stuff.
They do DBA.
But they have their store, and then right next to her is Paula. I just love those ladies.
I do too.
So I was over there visiting them, and they got resale shop, antique shops. So that is great. But the Rusty Chippy Show, that's going on out at the fairgrounds, I believe.
Yes, it is.
So that'll be taking place. Does that start today, or is it Saturday? I honestly don't know when it fully starts.
I don't know. I always plan on going on Saturdays. So
yeah, well, just go to hellohuntsvilletx.com. I should know this. We have it up. Folks. We have it up on the website. And then something that I'm so positive, but today it's just, I just don't feel like being positive about this. You know what happens Saturday at 2? Well, Sunday at 2 a.m.
I do, and I dread it.
It's the
I don't
most
like it either.
ignorant thing that happens twice a year that needs to stop.
It does. It does. It needs to
Please.
stop.
Did you know that there's some places in the United States where it doesn't happen?
Yes,
so why
Arizona,
does it happen?
parts of Illinois.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you folks know what we're talking about? Everyone loves it when you go backwards because you get that extra hour.
Yes.
But when you have little children that already wake up at 5 a.m., now it's going to feel like they're waking up at 4.
And pets.
Yeah, pets. You're right. I forget about the dogs. The dogs are on such a routine.
Yes. And my cats, they want to be fed at a certain time.
Our Golden has decided that he's going to start waking me up every morning at 1:30, even though I let him out early, he does it as nice as he can. He jumps on the side of the bed because I strategically put both dog beds next to my side of the bed because I want my puppies over there so I can reach down and pet them. Right?
Yes.
That's what you have to do. And plus, Bridget on her side don't have any room because the dresser's right there. Sorry, sweetheart. But Mac, our golden retriever, decides that he's just going to jump on the side of the bed with his paws and start licking me and waking me up now every morning at 1:30.
Well, that's because the kids sleep all night.
Yeah, they do.
And so he's used to getting up with you when the kids woke up at night.
So now he's doing his 1:30, and now Cauthen decides that he's going to start getting up and about 4:45 or 5. But we put him down. We try to get him down by 7. Yeah. So it's a pretty. I used to be that guy that's like, "Why do you put your kids in bed at 7?" That's I didn't know any better because I didn't have children. Now I know.
You actually need some decompression time, so put them in bed. Yes.
And now I know why some dads with their wives, are like, "Come on, let's hurry up, let's go. We got to get the kids in." Now I'm that guy, like with Bridget. If it's like 7 o'clock and we're still out, I'm like, "Let's go, come on." And I felt really, I'll publicly apologize. I called the young man. I was so frustrated yesterday at Elkins because someone processed through, and I think it's because when we had our wedding, we're paying that off over there, so they wouldn't charge our food, and I got. But it took them 30 minutes to tell me that yesterday.
Oh.
Well, guess what? It was already after 7. So I was frustrated because it was already getting late. Children needed to be in bed. And I just kind of stormed out of there, not like saying stuff I shouldn't have. I was just like, I just told the guys, like, whatever. And I told Brett, let's go. Well, I felt bad. So I called the guy back. It was a young man. He's like, "Man, no worries, sir." I was like, "No, man, I shouldn't have stormed out like that, But that's a situation because it was 7 o'clock and I wanted the children to be in bed. And couldn't you have told us 30 minutes ago that that wouldn't work?
And now they're not going to want to go to bed because they're like, "Wait a minute."
We didn't get them down until 9 yesterday.
Well, after Sunday, you got a whole new 3 weeks to work with them to get them in bed at the correct time.
We'll get them all worked out, and then you know what's going to happen. We'll get them worked out, and then it's going to fail again, and then we'll have to go. Then what is it? Then we'll go back.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? One more thing that I forgot to do. I'm so sorry. I'm all over the place this morning. We have to call our winner.
Oh, yes.
We have the $30 gift card to give away, and I totally forgot about it. The randomizer has spoken, and I just forgot to load up the software that we call from. So 1 second, randomizer's going here. We just wanted to extend it with you on a Friday. We just love y'all so much.
I like being here so much. I just asked for a little extra time.
Yeah. You've been a good fill-in for Billy. You know, that's why I love having Tammy on. We needed somebody that could Rick Boning is normally our fill-in. They're up in Oklahoma, so he couldn't be here. And I was like, well, who can I get? And immediately I always think of you and Deanna. So y'all are y'all three are my go-to. So let's head over to the Granny Mary's Cajun Asian Cuisine text line. We got a winner today, $30 to Cafe Texan.
Awesome.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We have someone on the phone, Tammy, that the randomizer has finally graced her because she always gets upset that she never wins the Cafe Texan gift card.
Oh,
And
awesome.
they
Great.
go there once a week. Do you have any idea who this may be, Tammy?
I don't.
Can you say one sentence for us, young lady on the phone?
I love going to the Cafe Texan.
Do you have any idea now?
No, I should. I recognize the voice.
It's an educator here in this community.
Okay.
Has a Montessori school.
Well, hello, Kay.
Hi, Tammy.
I was like, I recognize that voice, and I would turn around and hug them if I.
Well, Kay, you're the winner. I know you guys are really busy, and we're keeping you in our prayers. We love y'all very much, and congratulations. You got $30 coming your way today from the Cafe Texan. How about that?
That's great. Thank you.
Well, it's actually going to be $15 because Tammy and I are going to go use half of it. So I'm just kidding. All right, Miss K, we'll let you go. I know that you're very busy right now, and please reach out if y'all need anything. Okay.
All right. Thank you all.
All
Thank
right.
you for your prayers.
You bet. Be blessed. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, it's our great friend Kay there. She's with her daddy up in Oklahoma. So, all right. Well, now we can finally wrap this one up today.
Okay, we'll wrap it up.
You have a final thought for us? You have any wisdom for us on a Friday?
Oh, I have no wisdom today. It's gone. It's Friday. It's next week is spring break. So Huntsville will be a little quieter next week. I hope everybody has safe travels because a lot of people are going out of town for a little vacation. And
Bearcats won the regular season champ. They were predicted not to even be anywhere close. And how about it for the Bearcats? They wrap up they still got one more game. They can win the regular season conference championship outright on Saturday versus Jacksonville State. So if you're in town, you can go to that game. But congratulations, Chris Mudge and the Bearcats. And, they'll go on to Huntsville, Alabama to play in the almost said Southland. Whoops.
Different conference.
It's been two conferences now. They will be playing in the Conference USA tournament there in Huntsville, Alabama. And you know what, guys, when you get down there, show them what the real Huntsville really is.
Absolutely.
This ain't no Greenbow, Alabama. This is Huntsville, Texas. All right, we love you. We'll be back at it next week. We have a full slate going on next week that we're really excited about. And so we'd love for you to be a part of this show next week on Monday. You know what's funny? Google does this to me. I guess Google took a spring break too. Do you see that?
See that? Your calendar's clear. Share that with me. I need a clear calendar.
Yeah, it's and I don't know why, and I've never been able to. It does this sometimes.
It does. Yeah.
Does yours do that?
Yes.
And it's very scary because I rely on it. Now, look, does it look clear to you on there?
Yeah, no, it's a full schedule.
No.
That's how it's supposed to look.
Yeah. So, so Monday, Jack Durish will be with us. On Tuesday, we'll have Terry Elizabeth joining us, Terry Elizabeth Coleman joining us. Brad Bennett will be with us. He is with Sam Houston State University with a really awesome event that they're going to be having down with the Houston Rockets. Chris Brown, our great friend from Jump Around Moonwalks, joining us. He just reserved that coming up on Thursday to talk about their events. And then we'll close out Friday with Rodney and Christine Mitchell. They have a wonderful nonprofit organization that helps involved with ministry and mission trips such as Uganda. And so you want to make sure to join us.
Yes, absolutely.
All next week. We're jam-packed.
Yes.
We have no availability. Normally I've got to fill that up like on Monday, and I'm looking at the week after, and we've got one day held. We've signed a really cool promotional partnership with Sam Houston State University Advancement Office. And so Emily DiMiliano will be joining us on Monday.
Oh, yes.
And so, or the Monday following that. So anyways, that'll wrap it up, friends. Hey, we love you, Huntsville. I hope that you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Please support Tammy and the work that she does at the Safe House. Through Tammy, support the Safe House. You can find out more information online at safehouse.org. That's SAAFE house.org. As I wrap it up on a Friday, reminding you that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We do need each other, friends. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good morning, Huntsville, and God bless. Have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
And don't forget, set your clocks back.
Ahead.
No, forward.
Forward. Spring forward.
We may be on an hour late Monday. We'll see you, Huntsville. Have a blessed weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye.